Hey, better late than never. Here's the Monday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Sorry we're getting to this a little bit late this evening. Had lots going on this evening in the Weather Center. I hope you were able to check out our newest member of the Storm Tracker 21 weather team, Candace Monticelli. She made her debut over the weekend. Candace was just in here this evening, and we were working on a few projects together, but she did a great job, and hope you'll like her on Facebook and on Twitter as well. All right, we had some showers and thunderstorms earlier. Some of these were pretty beefy. They dropped a fair amount of rain. Here are some Doppler radar estimated rainfall totals. Southeastern parts of Mahoning County. Doppler radar estimates here of 3/4 of an inch to maybe close to an inch in some spots. Then you head down into southeastern parts of Columbiana County, down just north of East Liverpool. Some places down here may have gotten an inch worth of rain in some rain buckets. Over into Beaver County as well, and Lawrence County also had quite a bit of rain earlier on today. Also some Doppler radar estimates up in far northern parts of Mercer County, inch and a half according to the radar. Now sometimes these radar estimates are not perfect, but they give you a good guesstimate as to how much rain fell. Some of us had some gusty winds earlier today as well, especially in Columbiana County. As I record this here at about 9 p.m., here's the radar, just some light rain now. Across southern parts and central parts of Columbiana County, just a little tongue of rain stretching up into parts of Mahoning County. That's about it, though. We're just about done, I think, with most of the showers tonight. There's one more band right along the cold front out here in northwest Ohio and into Indiana. Looking for lightning here and a little bit here south of Indianapolis and up towards Muncie. I suspect a lot of this lightning will dissipate as it heads east, but that's right along our cold front. Pretty easy to pick out the front tonight. Not only because you look on the surface map here and there's this bend in the isobars, that's usually indicative of a front, but then you bring up the temperature map and notice the chill that's coming behind the front. And one thing that really tells the tale here is the dew points. Look at how the dew points drop off behind our front out towards Chicago. So that's right where the front is. Dew points drop from the 60s to the 40s. The drier air is on the move. It's going to be here by morning. As you step outside tomorrow morning, it's going to feel a lot different. Yeah, this air mass is, this is a pretty significant change on the other side. It was only in the upper 30s to lower 40s in late May, or the second half of May anyway, in parts of Minnesota earlier on this afternoon. Now, this air mass is going to modify some, but it's still going to be much chillier here over the next couple of days. So our weather does look very quiet. We'll give you a quick tour of the short-range models here, although there's not a whole lot to show for the near term. Here's tomorrow morning as you get up and about on a Tuesday morning. Our front by this point will have pushed out to the east. The drier air is filtering in. Temperatures tomorrow morning will be pretty close to 60 in most spots, upper 50s to around 60. Then they're not going to move much throughout the day. Here's the warmest part of the day, tomorrow afternoon, mid-afternoon. And the NAM model is only showing mid-60s, so 5-6 degree rise in temperatures on average. That's about it tomorrow. So definitely a big change with a reduction in the humidity as well. Now, I don't think the nights are as chilly as a couple of the nights we had last week, but still some cool nights coming up. Here's Wednesday morning, right at daybreak, and we could be talking about 40, 41, 42 in some spots. I don't think there's a frost and freeze threat, but still chilly stuff for this time of the year. That's Wednesday morning. Then check out Thursday morning. Kind of the same idea here, lower 40s in some spots. Chilly weather for a couple of mornings. You'll need a jacket. By the afternoon, though, especially by Thursday, we're going to start to warm up. Wednesday afternoon, probably just in the 50s. Now, of course, we have a holiday weekend coming up, and the weather certainly looks quiet until then. Really nothing much to talk about through the end of the week, thanks to a sprawling high-pressure zone out here across the middle of the country. That sprawling high keeps us dry through at least Saturday. Let's see, Saturday, that's the 23rd. High pressure almost right overhead Saturday. Should be a beautiful day. Sunshine, cool morning, but a great afternoon. We should get past 70 Saturday afternoon. Now by Sunday, kind of the middle part of the holiday weekend, I think clouds will start to increase as moisture increases out to our west. Now, does it rain Sunday? A little too early to pinpoint this, but I think rain chances will increase towards the end of the day. Here's late afternoon Sunday, some showers perhaps pushing in, and then Memorial Day, and this is a week from now, so take it with a grain of salt, but at this point, we've got a chance for showers and thunderstorms in our forecast. Real confident in saying at this point that Saturday should be the nicest of the 3 weekend days coming up on the long holiday weekend for Memorial Day. All right, quick look at a couple of things here. Here's the temperature anomalies so far this month. Of course, it's been warmer than average. We're about 8 above average for the month so far. These anomalies will take a bit of a hit this week with some of the cool weather, but certainly May will go into the record books as a warmer than average month. And despite it being cool during this upcoming stretch for a few days, the longer range, we're back to the warm stuff, it looks like. Here's the 8 to 16 day outlook from May 26th through June the 3rd. Looks above average for that 8-day period. Now, could there be a cool day in here somewhere? Yeah, but as a whole, that 8 days should be above average. So we're looking pretty good. El Nino looks like it's coming on for later this year and into the winter. What this means for us is probably not a whole lot of practical impacts for the summer season, but as we get closer to next winter, if indeed this El Nino comes to fruition, odds are that this winter will be quite a bit warmer than the last couple of winters. That doesn't mean it's not going to snow, doesn't mean we won't have cold days, but as a whole, if this El Nino comes to fruition, and it's maybe a pretty strong one, the winter should be quite a bit milder, more tolerable than the last two. We've had 2 really bad ones in a row, of course. All right, that is tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11. We'll have Weather Geeks online a little bit sooner tomorrow evening. In the meantime, have a great Monday night.